Okay. Should be good. Nice. Welcome on in, everybody. I kind of forgot this game was coming out, so we're not getting a full week of Isaac. Big oops.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter.
And this is Wanderstop.
When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made
me every time my favorite sports team loses.
Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again.
Every time my team wins, it was well deserved. And every time they lose, it was
Master Winters.
Just a lesson they needed on the path to even future glory.
A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Anyways, this is a game about team making. And probably a lot of other stuff as well. You know. Acceptance of self, etc., etc. Refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. It would be funny if I gave up about 3/4 of a second in, but... Right, can't slow down, can't hesitate. Hesitation knows why I lost those fights. I was lazy, I let myself get complacent. To ensure it never happens again, that's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? My sword suddenly feels so heavy. What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alto. Pick your sword up, pick it up. What are you doing? It's impossible. I carried this sword on me every single day for more than 7 years. I mean, it's not exactly a guts berserk like sword. So, probably magic. Do I leave a sword? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. Let's leave it here for now, and as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Don't know why you put on a bandana like you're a highway woman, but it feels good to move quickly. Even if I kept up this pace, I could... hang on. Alright, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winter, she'll know what to do next. She'll... Oof. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Night-night. Honestly, the thing I'm excited about for this game, besides the the narrative or the writing, is like... Okay, I still don't know why you're wearing a bandana, though. It's like a management game with an actual end, which doesn't happen too much, a lot. You know, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Stardew, more or less. There's stories and there's goals to accomplish, but a lot of times it's just kind of endless. For a good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness. I'm not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure. You're having a name as well? Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. It's the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. I can't tell how old you are. You've got like a Tweedledee Tweedledum look to you. You could be 20 or 70. Maybe 60. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. I have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. I already retrieved your sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Sword's supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. Maybe asking what brought you here to this forest? Looking for someone. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. Need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it's time. It was anything I said was for fun. It's time for the tea. Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? Making of tea. It's good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover? I'm a grumpster. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest you do at least the breathing. Very important stuff. Although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You've collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back to the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What's there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? Then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you just help me make tea, come speak with me, and I'd be glad to show you how. It's entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. No, actually, I changed my mind. He's built like Kingpin from Into the Spider-Verse. He's got that thigh gap. Why do I still have a bandana? Okay. Rustle. We, of course, are immediately going to the sword because... Oh. We, of course, do not know where the sword is. Yep. We gotta test our limits. There's a laugh. Make tea? No thanks. What a joke that guy is. A Boro. Stupid name. Remember, Alta, don't lose sight of why you're here. Find Master Winters. Train with her. She's the only option. She's the only option I have. Find her if I just work a little harder. I can do that. I can work harder. I've always just worked harder. It's about how I'm expecting my first run to go after I get back on my feet. Welcome back, miss. Another exciting adventure in the forest, it seems. Ow. Please be careful not to push yourself too hard. You've been in a great deal of stress. I thrive on stress. It's very big talk from someone who just passed out. Twice. Generally speaking, collapsing from exhaustion is, how to phrase it? Not intended. Exhaustion. Something is just wrong with me. Is the thing that's wrong with you exhaustion? No, something else. You just snotted on me twice, kitty. Got anything to say for yourself? Spring's another week away. You don't get to have allergies yet. Because that means I'm going to get allergies. Silly me to think it was exhaustion. I believe I'll be returning back to look after the shop. As always, you're welcome to join me in making tea, but it's your decision to be making. I'm kind of wondering how many times it'll let me make a terrible decision. I only do this because it's from a creator of the Stanley Parable, and I'm not expecting a extreme meta-narrative, but pushing the limits of a game feels in their wheelhouse. How has this all been so complicated, so confusing? None of this is like me at all. I've always worked harder to get what I need. What's changed? Is something different? If I make tea just once or twice, it could heal me. I'll only do it a couple of times so that I don't forget my mission. Whatever happens, Alton, don't lose your fire. Don't lose this passion. This time I'm alone. Which kind of implies Boro didn't even do it. I'm not going in again, I promise. I'm walking around. Kind of want to see if we can find the sword, to be honest. I like the colors. Looking at what our spaces will be, and I still don't know where you put my sword, though. It looked like it was right behind us. But now... I am not so certain. I mean, I don't think I could lift it. But it'd be fun to try, I guess. Is there Something this way? Oh, maybe. No. That's where I came from. Are you penguins? Oh my god, it's a pluffin. Yeah, I'll pet you. Loomis, you've decided to join me. No, I just wanted to tell you I'm leaving right now. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I'm understanding completely. Now then, I must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. So won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Okay. Source useful tools, running tea shop. Yep. Dry the tea leaves. Alright. Basket. Basket in hand. Gather up tea leaves. Go outside. No trimming required. Fill the basket. Place them in one of the bowls. Dry themselves. You used up all the tea bushes. You can always find more out in the clearing. Oh, they're all tea bushes. Okay. Yes, sir. I'm gonna approach this with aplomb. Enthusiasm unknown to mankind. So it leaves out to dry. It'll be several minutes. Several minutes. That's it. Nice. Once they fully dry, they'll clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage transportation. It's really the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. Next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw on the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, all we're needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Stashed in her pocket for easy. Okay, sure, yeah. Next time, move it to your pocket. Next can be used. That's why. Did I take that? I'm gonna just assume I took it. I did not take it. Should I just take everything here? Feels like it. Wrong seats pocket. Ah, there we go. I see. Again, can borrow suggests please stash your watering can. Okay. We like to do the planting of plants here. Already having a blue fern in the garden. You can grow the simple plant into a larger one. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. That's a long-ass tree up there to the right. Imagine a grid. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants forming a line, the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. Uh-huh. Yeah. That makes... Feels like I've stumbled into a Catan board game style with a hex grid. I know there's lots of games that have hex grids. Turn to Dark Tower. Actually, no, that doesn't have a hex grid. That's different. Plants anywhere in the clearing, not just the garden. I like making plants in the garden. Okay. Ah. We are literally... Everything is a grid. I understand. Plop. Plop. Okay, we did that. Yep. Now, water it, I assume. I finished making the plant tank. Why am I wearing a bandana? Wearing any of the spigots, seven around, fill the watering can, part of the thing, okay. Okay. Oh. Turned into a new plant. That's not usually how plants work, but grew into a hybrid plant. The plant you've made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using watering can and it'll grow even more seeds. This way you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you like. Once you picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. I mean, I did water it. That's fine. Or are you telling me to... or should I do neither of those things and just collect? I understand. You just fall asleep. I'm still very salty, so we're just gonna be upset about how many steps there are. Do not be alarmed, miss. We're down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Bro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids. This is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. We're going to use a line pattern making a small hybrid. We use a triangular pattern. Sure. Okay, so we get fruit from there. Plonk. 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 What do you mean? That should be correct. Or are you telling me that I needed to do something like this and it would then make a... So I don't care about the small... I see. The chip, of course. Of course, the chip. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderfulness. You've excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Field guide shows more, and the painted and proud to make the other hybrids. Oh, I was going to discover them on my own. Do I feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It's a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we're now done with gardening. It's time to make the tea. Let's go inside and I'll explain the tea machine to you. That's great. I'm actually gonna grab this. Nice. Okay, there's 2 seats. Oh, no, maybe it will let us try new things. Tastes like the origins of the planet itself. My god. Well, we got a T-ball, but for some reason I think you want me to go over this way instead. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is it so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind. It will. It's all too much information. Perhaps we should take a small break. Just let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. I do want to hear the joke. Hey, pirate. How you doing? Here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, Burrow's attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, but if it's better to have a payoff. Of course. Okay, where were we? Librarian and the farmer were eating at dinner in a restaurant space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there's no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them reveal their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no. This is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. Then, let's see. Then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Important details. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? This is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. It has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Borrow in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There's some comedies, dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. The other one says, no thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end. The whole first part of the joke wasn't this... What is their whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? That was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Bora will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited, because this next step is the most important of all. The tea machine. Oh yeah, that looks normal. Most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Pour the water. There's 12 pages. I'll also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. Alright, ladder at top. You may use to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull out the rope, pour as much water as you like. Okay. Oh my god, I'm fast. That ladder is not attached to anything. How is that standing? It's got to be anchored into the ground. Steaming hot water. Sure, keep giving me the instructions. You'll rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve, will transfer boiling water to the infuser. Oh my god, how is this attached? Water scurries over to the infuser. Use it open position on the item in your hand. Reach the infuser from the bridge, or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Toss in the item. T-ball and chip. Okay, I don't have a T-ball right now, so you're gonna have to give me a second. Water will only be changing color once you've added your T-ball. Or valve kick. Move on to the final step. Okay. Kick. The pyramid, of course. Get off the line, find a cup, put some drink, pull the rope, pour a tea in cup. That's it. think I held on to it a little too long. It's fine. Is this the tea you have made? Nope. Gotcha. Why'd they filter out all the tea leaves? Delicious. It's everything that Bora was hoping for. Just join me at my favorite bench. I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Sorry, I can't deny the kingpin. Delightful. Cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? Not an art critic. Does one need to be an art critic to admire the view? No. I'm just real angry. But an art critic would be better at it. It's like I'm better at the art critics than at... I'm just like I'm better than art critics at fighting. And you're better than me at whatever it is you do. But am I better than you at running a tea shop? How can you know for sure? Trust me. I must tell you, miss, there are few satisfactions in the world like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer? Yum. What a feeling. Put your mission on hold? I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? Simply mean that it is possible for you to decide to stop looking for this Master Winters, and if that were to happen, you'd be welcome to stay here. What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It's normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You know me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? Devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. Sorry, miss. I'm just not being in touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. The eye twitch. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be. Ever again. But you think I should just give it up, live in mediocrity for the rest of my life, just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away. Do you want me to fail? Would it be feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, what am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Probably because you can't lift a sword. Doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No, I already did that like 3 times. Oh. Well, 4th time's the charm. Can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not till she trains me back up into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. I'm literally gonna push myself till I die. Can't move. I don't have the energy.
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost.
Give my voice a break.
I lost. It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yeah, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Night night. I'm gonna keep using these unhealthy emotions as my sole motivation. There you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating. Boro's trying. You know, Boro's gonna become a fighter at this rate. He's gonna get buff enough. I mean, he already is stacked. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? I'm not seeing anything wrong with you, miss. I collapsed like 4 times. Yeah, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It's a mystery. I'm completely baffled. I push myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion for every day for years. The days add up, miss. Well, I am not a fan. Okay with the body having physical limits? Yes. We'll fill out a complaint for him right away. Miss Alta, you're tired. You know, see how tired you are? It's palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. It sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you're understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. If I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You're welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. Then one of those times you'll be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and work for me for free. Just for now. Indentured servitude. The work's simple. It's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It'd be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. You feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave right now. The 5th time's the charm. Indeed you could. It is not being my place to stop you. As always, I merely offer this to you. It's your choice what you would like to do. Please do come see me if you'd like to consider helping me run the tea shop. Take your time. There is no rush. Kingpin ass. Incredible. I think my favorite thing about the Kingpin in that is that his wife and kid were completely normal styled in comparison. They just look like normal human beings in that universe. And then there's Kingpin looking like 2 brick shit houses mortared together. Feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. I'm not sure that might ever happen again. Besides... well, let's try to actually be nice for once. Sign your debt for that. Consider the debt repaid. Sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? It's first that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Okay. We have been here. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. I didn't tell you much about the other tools. I took them already. You probably know this, seeing as you've taken every tool off the rack. You must be feeling eager to do shop management work, huh? Morrow feels the exact same way. A broom is useful for sweeping up unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. If you find any trinkets, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds, you can use the clippers. Personally, Morrow finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. Yes. Oh, quite a lot of information, yes. Let's field guide. A little train moving up the rail. This is our dishwasher. The cup's dirty, and we'll be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. I love that. A cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It's a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Yes, lie. Very good, I'm glad to hear. While we're here in the maintenance room, let's get you some attire. If you go to run a shop, you mustn't look the part. I want customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Let's see if this apron looks the part on you. I do not feel intimidating anymore. This apron looks like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Let's try to look angrier. There we go. Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. There's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. I'm obsessed with this dishwashing. machine, though. I'd like to talk more about it. There's one last thing. I need you to catch me one Spider-Man. Dishwasher, what posh place is this? An absolutely magical one. You're gonna show me that you can lift the sword? It's your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. Too heavy to lift still, yes? Yep, still heavy. I was like, damn. Wonderful. You're weak as hell. Please come with me. I've been a dishwasher. I'm gonna take those seeds, thank you. I'm gonna jam it in this stump. Oh. It doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let's leave the sword right here. Jeez, maybe it's because you have a gigantic handle. It's quite lovely here, isn't it? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. You're gonna be asking where the sword came from. Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. Soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. Then I just commissioned. Okay. I bought it. Wait, that's your entire story. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. Sword that would let me pursue this one. Focus. That's not Darkest Dungeon. You can't. Don't be stealing bits now, Gabe. I can't deal with two of you. It'll start spreading. It's gonna spread like wildfire. Everyone's gonna come in here. That's not insert game here. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. Sword's a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm gonna find a way to carry it again, I promise. I can see that you will. Bora was most confident in you. Alright, it's time for us to open the shop. Having any other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. If you need a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. Book in there of gardening written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. Quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. Alright, team management adventure. Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. It's happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Alright. How you doing, Gabe? Oh, God, I forgot. So Chelsea went on a walk yesterday evening. Maybe it was 2 days ago. I can't remember exactly. I'm guessing it's not time sensitive, just based on, you know, the everything about it. And she kept passing this, no, isn't that. You think, I could hybridize, like, oh, hell yeah. Ooh. That's fine. It still just gives pink seeds, but they're different pink seeds. Anyways. What if you made a bunch of large hybrids? Do you think that would do anything? Anyway, she kept walking by this, like, I don't know, neighbor that was walking her dog like 3 or 4 times because they were both just like looping on the block that we live on. And Chelsea plays like really loud music on her headphones, and she didn't want her to like be annoyed by it. So the next time that she passed the lady with her dog, she tries to turn it off and instead calls emergency services, which starts a big strobe light on the phone and like a really loud alarm. And the lady screamed and ran away with Chelsea being like, "No, I'm so sorry." So that's one less person that'll be walking outside at night around here. Chelsea's single-handedly driving down the safety and property value. Oh. Alright. Whoa. What kind of fruit will you give? Good, just tired lately, getting lots of headaches. Hi. Hello. Hello there. Hi. You want tea? Tea shop. You want some? Oh, no. No thanks. I'm fine. No tea. Thanks for asking, though. Uh-huh. Thanks. I'll just, do something else then, in that case. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Good talk. Uh-huh. I know who that is. That's Boro. Oh, well, we got more fruit. Never have a boring life with Chelsea around. That is the, that's the dream. I'll be real. Oh no, it gives both blue and pink seeds. That's cool. What? Hello, miss. Saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, and they just said no. I see. What's the terrible part? That's the terrible part. It's a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? I did. I made it right now. The first rule is there will always be rules, and this is the first of them. Salta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We're not in control of them, no. But the rules... Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop. They're going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. Least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you made up your... Who wants tea? Where's that motherfucker? You get over here right now. And also, one second. Oh no, I'm out of tea bushes. Well, I have... Now, you hold right... Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. I do like that my sweeping is basically... I'm using my fighting skills. I don't know what that is. Seems important. Trinket. Okay. What do I do here? Can I pick them? Shrink shroom. What if I did this? Nothing. Dupe shroom. What if I watered them? Tried Sekiro again for a short stint, though? Nice. I assume, did you just start over on it? Customer's not trying to chase me down, is he? Cool. I need more tea. What happens if I hybrid a large plant? Will that get me a different fruit? Or will it just bear both fruit? What's this kind of a huge shroom? Interesting. Where's that motherfucker? Haha. You're gonna order tea. Or I will get rather cross, apparently. Hey there, we just talked a second ago? Oh right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea. And that's final. Oh, well, actually, it's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment, so, you know, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thanks. Do you know what I'm gonna go? Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I collapse every time I go out into the forest to find help. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. My one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. I'm gonna make you a tea, and you will drink it, because you're in a tea shop. Yes? Are we good? Sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Now wait just a second. Now this is ladder technology. Look, Death Stranding 2's got nothing on that ladder technology is all I'm saying. You got ladders that aren't even on rails. Like, look at that ladder. That ladder is not on rails. Oh yeah, I chased the customer out. He left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. I see. The gentleman insists that drinking tea was an absolute requirement here. No, I completely made space for whatever they wanted. I see the connection you're trying to make, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Salto Burrow is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically, but please remember, making tea is only a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yeah? Just to bake from travel. Sometimes they're not even knowing what they want. That's okay as well. Seem like real losers, am I right? That is certainly, one perspective on the situation. Has Miss Alta never been lost or confused on her path in life? No, I make decisions and I finish them. That's what I'm good at. If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how'd you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? Sure, only having new customers soon. Be good to do some prep. Any plans you wish to make? Perhaps now is a good time. Or leaves. Time between customers is our downtime, Sultan. It's a moment just for us. Please, I encourage you to enjoy it if you can. You can do Boros' favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. If you're looking at your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. Let's finish a cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit. Drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander. It's time only for you, Miss Alta. It's a lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff, tea is. General Iroh Simulator. Feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? I don't know. That was okay. Please, do not worry about putting the pressure on yourself. We'll just simply take things as they're coming. Yes, we'll be okay. Very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. This library has one book, and it's all about gardening. You decide you want to learn... Oh my god, there's 32 pages. Learn more about planting and gardening? Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. Maybe join gardening, fundamentals, very daunting, sort of information. Oh god, and it's not even like page to page or hair to hair, sister. Perhaps you want to take a break, or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. How many different plants types are there? I'm not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessarily to get into a prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those snotty rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Oh, dear God. As soon as you do... Yep, plants can become eggs. It's a normal, regular part of nature, and you're weird for thinking it's weird. You just bred two plants together, you nasty gardener, you. Other plants have to be the same. Have you ever looked at small hybrid and thought, that's for babies? I got great news for you. Large hybrids. Get a big old honking mama of a plant. Stunning, terrifying, gorgeous. That's a lot of information. Let's relax a moment with this calming picture of some beautiful fish. You didn't think your plants were going to sit there in the ground doing nothing at all, did you? Heck no. Plants are living beings. Fruit. Small hybrids will grow more plant seeds, allowing you to plant even more simple plants. Large hybrids grow fruits. Fruits are juicy and tasty. You can brew them in water. Create all manner of teas. Each large hybrid grows its own unique fruit. Nice. Social commentary. Whoa, whoa. Gardening is a form of personal expression. Every gardener brings a personal touch to their creations. Look at them solving a garden. You ever seen something so absurd? This is what seedologists actually do. I've witnessed it. Oh, and let's talk about the cost of tuition at seedology universities. How can you justify an average of 215% increase in tuition costs over the last decade? Surely these students aren't getting the career opportunities that ought to commensurate with such an exorbitant cost of education. Shall I tell you why all of this posturing extravagance? It helps them feel superior. They donate huge amounts of money to have their names printed on the front of an Institute for Plant Speech. That's a real thing they spend their money on. Plants can't speak. I've tried. Don't lose sight about gardening is about. Really. Resist the hegemony of the seedologist imperative. Anyways, moving plants around. You ever stepped back from a hard day working your garden and thought, actually, I wish everything was somewhere else? It's perfectly normal to instantly dislike something the minute you finish making it. Found a plant, put it on a shelf, ground, background. It's painful for the soul to eliminate a plant, but it's quite easy for the hands. Congratulatory tea break. Well, we're a true master of gardening now. A fact which is guaranteed to impress disapproving relatives at holiday parties. Is there a horse? I should mention there are certain special effects that mushrooms can have on your plants as well if you know the right patterns. I very much wish to tell you about them, but my editor is insistent. I'm far past my deadline on delivering the manuscript of this book. In fact, she's here with me now, telling me to stop writing. She's coming over to my desk and grabs... Alright, I do want to meet this person. They seem phenomenal. average everyday night. Wowie McZowie. This looks exact. Why is your foot cursed? This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. Wait, no freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Oh god, you sound like you're gonna be a whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you're gonna say? He's a Thai too. See, this is what I was referring. Because not only am I a real knight, I'm also a really fun knight. Chill the night at your leash, a fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. Why do you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. Probably the Hawaiian shirt that's under your armor. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son! He's just the best darn son in the whole world. Took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Do you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? Timothy's birthday made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. So that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso. And there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Yeah, I need to see another Timothy photo, actually. This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. And this is 4:15 a.m. 4:22. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. I need to see more. Here we are, registering to vote in our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but he loves the electoral process. Or is that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. John, that sounds awful. Come on, you're riding horses. Who would be upset when you're riding the horse who's got vomit on its mane? Probably. I'm just going to keep asking for photos. Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway. Who can say? Did I actually talk or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This is kind of a joke Timothy and I have where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday. Why? Exactly. That's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of a joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy. This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. Doesn't have any Timothy. He refused to speak once the entire time, but it's in the spirit of togetherness. To be honest, I got a bit of creative terror during recording, so I didn't say anything either. It's just blank. It's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. I'm gonna keep asking for photos. Oh! I would play a game that's just listening to him, actually. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos, Timothy. I've gone through them all. I'm pretty amazed how many of these photos I have. Why don't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Yeah, I'll torture Timothy. Which photo do you want? Different one. Definitely the 3 a.m. wake-up one. Yeah, that's the most embarrassing. And the one that will definitely be the most provocative to our customers. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. Oh, of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, maybe the world's single biggest dork bot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And oh god, Dad, stop taking these photos, Dad, please. People are starting to stare at us, Dad. I want to die. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor? Your foot is cursed, sir. I'll be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that can wake me up? Big old shot of energy? I'll see if that's a thing. Okay. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Azzy fruit. Let's see. I don't think I have a fruit that does any of that. Oh wait, no, high in caffeine. Yeah, that'll do it. The day you first met your best friend. Oh, that sounds great. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Sometimes causes a burning sensation in the feet. Okay, as long as I get to, like, explore hybrids, I'm cool with it, you know? Anyways, you need Azzy fruit. I think. Do I, like, put this somewhere? Perfect. I'll talk to you after I'm making this man some tea. I think I have enough for everything. Do I have 1 teacup, out of curiosity? What have I done? No, not that. T-ball. Donk. Azzy fruit. I need... do we really only... Sir, do we only have one teacup? Because that is, seems highly inefficient. That seems good. Probably. Oh, that is not the right tea, is it? I need to drink this tea myself. Sorry, it's not the right tea for you. 15-minute break. As soon as I find a place to sit down, that is. Let's see if this does anything.
Who would I say has wronged me?
Existential crisis.
It's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals.
Each of these tea will actually give us, like,
a lot of them.
it reminds me of those who wronged me.
Bizarrely. My most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore.
I'm interested in the tea that ages me by 1 minute.
I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak.
Oof.
Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time.
And how do you feel now?
Years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. some reason I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge.
This cat bed has made it so hard for me to use my mouse, and I just don't care because she's always here now.
I don't understand
What
why.
a cute cat. What a fluffy belly. Alright, well that was, in a word. After thoughts, sticker will be printed, field guide, exciting fruit. Wow, her thoughts. Tea leaves are not required for making tea for Alta. I figured time-wise this did not matter, so let's go on the whole dishwasher waterfall. Meanwhile, we will store this tea down here. Kick. And wait. Hello. I'd like to see that. Boru, I got a lost package. It's happening from time to time. When a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. Apparently that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. Okay. That makes sense. Telling me the forest placed this package here? Well, it's moving things around all the time. It's quite common. I wouldn't say why or how it happens. These woods simply have a mind all their own. For example, Boru's been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? Surely not. Definitely the forest moving them around. Okay, I'll mail that back. Gotta wait for my my one teacup I own here to do anything. Hopefully this is the right tea for him. Well, can't all be perfect. Here you go, sir. Here you are. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out? Or for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hikes. I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone's ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Okay, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword, and the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself, who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade. Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh, sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened, so, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. It's really concerning to you. I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea. Okay, see? I'll be fine. If you say so. I agree. After all, I'm a real knight. There's one thing knights are known for. It's physical health and well-being. Time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. I'm enjoying the piano to this. Alright, let's go talk to Boru. What we got? Hello, miss. I almost forgot to be telling you about one aspect of gardening. It's making to make plant hybrids. You can also be combining different... Oh, I already know that. Yeah, I read a very entertaining book about it. Outer ring has to be the same. Yep. Nice. Where'd you put that cup? Thanks. Let's go in there. Let's do some more plant hybridization, shall we? Alright. We got that, we got that. Oh, that's all brewing, isn't it? Okay. Well, the regular pink seeds are just like... Here. 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 Oh, he's back. You really keep just coming over to see me, huh? Not the way I really wanted it to face, but it'll face the customers, which is always good. Oh, you're back again. Say there, local citizen, have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking minute. A tragedy. Surely in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. I haven't seen any apparitions. I say you're in good... Hang on. What comes next? Oh. Then you're in good fortune, because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. That could be my community. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that's where you are in luck. But you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Oh, wow. How could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of the Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shock gasp. That's why for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush to an answer. Just got to sit amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. Your township steer toward its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Alright, well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this is not a town. So, you know, sorry, or whatever. Let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence height. This sounds like an HOA. Anxiety. Yeah. And many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate... This is an HOA. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song. Blah. Citizens suddenly, inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Neighbors mowing their lawns 4, 5, even 6 times every single day. Misspellings in community event flyers. And many more. Shall I give more examples? Oh my god, no, please, no more. Please. Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I'm trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and let people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea? Or not? I guess, well, if you have Vreedle tea, I suppose we could do a Vreedle ceremony. Particular kind of ceremony that requires Vreedle tea, so if you have Vreedle tea, great, I will get you Vreedle tea. Thank you. By the way, what is Vreedle tea? Never heard of Vreedle tea? Don't you run a tea shop? Yeah, I'm actually one of those fighter tea maker types you've heard about. Ah, barely. I understand. Well, Vreedle tea is brewed from Vreedle beets. I don't think I've actually ever grown Vreedle beets before. I assume they come from a Vreedle tree? Alright, I'll figure it out. You're gonna be sitting there a while, hoss. Absolutely not. Oh, I have to hold it. I was pressing it a bunch. Wanderstop is something you may wish to know about. Within our shop library, a book called The Book of Answers. It's old and sacred tome. Knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through the shop. If you ever find yourself struggling between beyond all reason with a drink or quest, you can simply go look in the book. Ah, I see. Sounds boring. Solve our customers' requests is a great delight, but from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know its existence, you may use it or not. Can't explain what's wrong with me. It's possible. It's mostly containing answers to shop-related questions, or perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh, what a dilemma that would be. Let's not think about that. Assume the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. That's great. This time we'll do that into that. Well, actually, we can do both, right? We can do that on the right side and then this on the other. Oh, I got it wrong. It should be purple in and then everything else out. I understand. Don't mind me. We got a bunch of plants outside seem to glow. Watering a plant and then it stopped glowing. Won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious. Plants are having a finite number of items they can produce. Once you've been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. It's pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It's like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you're making more new plants if you're needing new resources, yes. More new plant children to slowly shuffle off along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I will propel them rapidly towards old age. You just... No, absolutely not. Again. You little turd. Anywho. Think. So, needs to be in the middle. Or wait, did I just do this wrong again? No, I did it right. Blue on the outside instead. Nice. Ugh. I got 2 more hybrid fruits to make. That I know of. Oh, pot. Nice. I'm just gonna put that down there for now. That's fine and dandy. So that was this. That was all blues. That was, I assume, mostly pinks? I can't remember. No, that was all pinks. So we need to do blue with pink and pink with blue. cool. Neat. That pocket is full. Oh my gosh. What do I even do with that then? Okay. Oh, Vreedle Beats. Okay. We have the ability to do another request. Eventually, once I learn how to climb. And we can drink the rest of this tea as well. Toss that in. And then a Vreedle Beat in. We're cooking. But first, it's time for my own sippy. Oh no, we do have more. We do have more teacups. Okay, great. We gotta no. Come on, do it. We gotta disperse the rest of the tea. I see more weeds over there. I will snip them eventually. But right now I need to be drinking whatever the hell this does to me.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless.
Bro, is your dad Gerald?
I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then...
This is supposed to be your best friend, by the way.
Dad lost his job, and we had to move.
Oof.
And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Okay. I am currently... Okay, we're good. It's like I cannot get up. Set the package. Thank you for mailing my lost package back to me. Seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing. You stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. Package contained my daughter's school textbooks. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you, but I think it's the power of education. I'll send you your trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. actually looks pretty sick, though. I kind of want to put that somewhere to display it. Right there. Perfect. And then I'll be taking that, and also that, and also maybe this. No, not that. Teacup. There we go. Kick. So close yet so far. Alright, where's this little turd? There he is. Oh wait, no, that's just Gerald again. Oh, there you are. Here you go. Tea. Verily. You've brought me the ceremonial Vreetal tea. As is customary, we now perform the time-honored Vreetal ceremony. I'm excited. I haven't done a Vreetal ceremony in ages. There's more. Yes? Let's adjourn to the place of ceremony. Where's your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony, because that is not a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Oh yeah, we do those by the big willow tree. Ugh. Oh, he's gone. He was here, and now he's gone. How the hell did you get there so quickly? He'll take a little while to get there. It's fine. So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. Because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Do you want me to decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Alright, let's see it. Here's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Can you add a bit of pizzazz to it? How about this? What about a display of raw strength? Grrr. Now do it on one leg. Like this. Now show me some emotion. The tragedy. The injustice. Make it like a funny tragedy. Hey, how you folks doing tonight? Heard about this tragedy? What's the deal with that? Alright, now channel all these emotions into your desire to be a knight. Not cool enough. Oh man, that's what Timothy said too. In that case, it's time for me to head back into the forest. I need to get into an amazing adventure to build my knight credibility back up. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? True knight can never know what their adventure will be. Must discover the adventure as it happens to them. Read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but it still works. What exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to my son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? But now that you mention it, do you think maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me? Show off those photos to his friends? And call me something cool like Pops McGee? Is McGee really your last name? With all the knightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny. Time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, yar! Don't die. Can I I cannot. I was hoping I could jump, but I cannot. Alas. They're cool. Military is over here. Ooh, spooky. Here we are, the spot of the ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. It's time for the vital ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. You know, opening up about your fears, hopes, dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. But maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. No. No, but the freedom ceremony is supposed to be about you and your life. We can't do the ceremony if we don't know anything about you. I don't care. Okay, well, I guess we'll just begin the ceremony. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. The ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Specifically your journey with, and somewhere your community has gathered to assist her with that. Sure you don't want to say something? Yeah, I do want to say something. I also would like to say something. Please, go ahead. I rule, and you all suck. That's it. Okay. Let us offer her these words of guidance during these difficult times. May you, sort of, you know, I hope that it, be like, it's all okay for you, you know? Like, if stuff is, like you're having trouble or whatever, then it's, you know, it'd be cool if not that. Not that thing. If it's bad, I mean. Just, if it's, let's see. What else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. Exactly. Please, I'd be so honored to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, you know? It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know if you care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this Vreedle ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. Wow. Messing with him also sounded like fun, but I did not do that. Is it my turn to do the tea? I think it's my turn to do the tea. I think this is the one that just ages me 1 minute. Okay, well, I can't sit there. Guess I'll sit by the pufflins.
Oh, gross. As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting.
Yeah, okay.
Ew. My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain. Well, I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good. As long as it's the, you know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable.
Hi, Gerald.
Like
Good to see you.
the wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain.
Another parcel.
Let this be good pain. Please.
Alright, see you, Gerald. Pluffin. Ahoy, bringer of tea. I've returned from my nightly adventures. Hey, Gerald, back so soon? Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. Oh, but you were here just a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. Did you accidentally stumble into lethal company? Yeah. What's this? It's a stop sign? Yeah, stop sign. Did you steal it? I don't think so. I just found it. Fine line. Well, it's not stealing if you and the object were meant to find each other. The minute I saw the stop sign, something about it called to me. Said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. What do you think? There's gotta be an exciting story behind it, right? Stop sign, how could it not have an exciting story? I knew you'd agree with me. Spent hours trying to figure out what it was used for. What if an ancient civilization used it to stop, you know, in the name of love? Yeah, if you ever forget to do that, a sign is extremely helpful. Unearthing that mystery is really challenging me to be the best knight I can be. It's like, is this real knight? Please have another cup of tea? I'm still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure. What flavor do you want? I'll be honest, for 3 days I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting. It was really something. Just another one of those. Coming right up. You know what? Let me give you this. What is that? It's Timothy's favorite jam. I take it everywhere with me. Can we add some of this into the mix? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time plus this jam? Heck yeah, love it. For making that, I'll be investigating the origins of this stop sign. Alright. Oh no. No, that's fine. There'll be more coming soon. Alright, that was... well, I've already had that cup of tea. So... I'll probably just pour all of it into one. I'm pretty certain it was Azzy fruit. 1 second. T-ball for sure. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Azzy fruit, but let's double check. High caffeine. Yep. Okay, but like, where's the jam that I just got? Timothy's jam. Miscellaneous pocket. Got it. Toss the entire jar of jam in there. Well, now I kind of do want to try it. I don't know if that'll be anything different or what. There you go. Exactly what I had in mind last time, and I can taste the jam. You made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. You're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Timothy's a good judge of what's cool and what isn't. Exactly. So I have to come out here and be a knight. Being cool doesn't matter till Timothy confirms it. Heck yeah. How's the stop sign investigation going? I'll be honest, not great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but just like nature stuff. The smoke in my legs getting thicker and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know? Do you really sure you're taking this seriously? Seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. You know how many sit-ups I've done? Done sit-ups to the moon and back. Done so many sit-ups that would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you do to cure yourself. You should ask Kingpin. A true knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. What if there's something I can do to help you? A tea that heals curses? Let me stop you there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. Yeah, there's no way he cares if you cheated. Well, I am to be an excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is a perfect adventure for Gerald tonight. A demonstration of my strength. I'll travel out into the forest and find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there is the, whoa. Hear that? That voice? What voice? There's a voice as deep as the stars. Spoke to me just now, I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Oh, weird. Anyway, really do need to be off on my adventure. Thanks for the tea. Before I go, let me leave you with this. Never found the origin of the stop sign. Maybe you could find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. Or if you just see a spot that feels like where a stop sign came from. I can continue my nightly quest. I graciously accept this most noble of undertakings. Indubitably, forsooth. Caprice. Alright. Please don't die, Gerald. Hey, Moro. The claim's gone for days, though. How's that possible? Very strange, you know? Seems time's moving faster in the forest does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. I need a specific scientific explanation of why this is. Oh, you do? Boren will now begin a very elaborate presentation of scientifically how the forest works. The forest is strange and magical. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. I have notes on several aspects of your presentation. Oh no. At the time, the submission deadline for criticism has passed. What a shame. Truthfully, not knowing how time works in the forest. It's a mystery to me as well. That is the fun, learning much about this place all the time, just like you. Okay. Wanderstop is not a verb. Burrow was hoping you wouldn't notice, but alas, caught in the act again. Anyway, according to Burrow, I never told you about our shop camera, did I? The camera was sitting on a table by the radio last I saw it. The camera's the most enjoyable little tool. Point and click, photo will tumble out. If you are taking a photo of me, please do ensure you capture my best angles. Specifically, 46 degrees latitudinally, 117 degrees longitudinally. See the picture frames around the shop, yeah? You're more than welcome to hang your photos there. Please use your best artistic sensibility. I will fully trust in your sense of taste. I've been burned in the past by trusting in others' artistic taste, but this time will be different. Time to unleash my artistic taste upon this place. Excited and terrified. Okay. I think we're like out of T-balls, right? Yeah. Oh my lord, when did that happen? Weird. Trinket. Yoink. Ooh, a new teacup. I'd love to see that. I can retire my ugly teacups. Another teacup. Life is simple. We're only using cool teacups from now on. I think for whatever reason you are broken and you won't let me snip you, which is a bummer. What can you do? Not much. Right. I did need to get more tea leaves. So let's go do that. Just kidding. I do want to start messing around with the mushrooms just to see if we can experiment into weird new plant hybrids. Though I think it just changes the color and stuff. Like we had hue, shrink, and duplicate, right? Might be just that simple. Absolutely not. What on earth is that? It's a trinket. Okay, if you say so. Shrink hue and yeah, duplicate. Makes sense to me. There we go. Talk to that demon hunter again. He is gone. Okay, how on earth do y'all get up there so quickly? Hey, had a thought. You mind if we do another bridal ceremony? Again? Well, I realized I did a poor job last time, put you completely on the spot. Demon Hunter's supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first. I'm sorry. What if we did another? I'd talk about myself instead. Feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. That'd be okay with you? Fine, weary, beaten down by life, detached, bitter. Great, just like last time. Another bridal tea, mint flavor. Some mint would help. Mint flavor. Oh, not that. Anything minty? Chip chips and Vreedle tea. We haven't done the puff pod yet. Nostalgic for something you've never actually experienced is interesting, though. What happens if we drink the tea, that added jam to it? And also, can I just sit around here somewhere? I assume so. How do you go missing? I don't understand. Well, there goes Chelsea on a bike ride. We'll see if this is any different or not.
I don't think I have a best friend.
No. Is the same. Okay, so each one is the same. We don't need to experiment infinitely, which is, I mean, nice from a exhaustion standpoint. Oh no. We should probably have some more, I guess. Her gift. They used her gift against her. I don't know what that means. I just got that achievement. I don't understand. But I am gonna start putting these trinkets around because they're clogging up my inventory. Plop. 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 Now Gerald's sign, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe we make it a sign to stop coming to... That seems about right. Book by Mail Club. Edge of a Bullet, which follows exploits of everyone's favorite tough as nails international super spy Dirk Warhard. Person who placed the lost parcel in the mail. Detective Greyline here. Package you mailed to me just so have been the crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winderkins case. How'd this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. That little Miss Winderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. Another victory for justice. Little Susie requested I send you her favorite doll as thanks. May not mean much to you, but the doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help more than words can say. Alright, that doll's going on my table of small children keep sending me stuff. That book's going in the library. You best believe. Actually, you know what? No, we're reading it. How many pages? Oh, there's just 10. Alright. I need to go get some water. Which will take several more bits of whatever time like delineation you use. It'll take several more of those than usual. Not a lot. Alright. Chelsea says I sound like a horror movie villain walking. Like I have the ominous noise. Clanging down the hall. just another typical day. Undercover for 13 weeks, and that time he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. It was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks, but on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy heir to the Briggleston family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which he instructed to infiltrate. As he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly into his eyes. Dirk Warhard hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He'd been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy was cowardice he could never forgive. Pulsing with rage, Dirk Warhard pulled a pistol from his tuxedo and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of the sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after, he was met by the host, Samantha Keylight. She was his target, known perpetrator of underground organized crime, and the person from whom he was extract sensitive information. Howdy, he said to her. My name is Bobby Briggleston. But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, I'm Dirk Warhard, and then continued the conversation. Mr. Briggleston, it is the pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you. Heard so much about you from our mutual friend. Mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name, because Dirk Warhard disliked learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. Man in the servant's outfit. I definitely always used to pronounce that horse divorce instead of hors d'oeuvres. I was a clever kid. Sight of food thrilled and angered Dirk. Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and subtly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. You'll remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in this city again. The man began trembling violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet just to scare him. Hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered a pistol and said, Saw some asbestos. The partygoers all nodded in appreciation, and a few began applauding. Look, if all lore in games was this good, I'd never stop reading it. I'm showing you around my home. Man of your distinction will certainly admire my collection of art. That's right, replied Dirk. I am a man. And he was. The two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty but for the paintings hung on every wall. The endorsants mostly. Though some of the far wall are by Furry. You have a favorite artist, Mr. Briggleston? Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew. He replied, Dirk Warhard. Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. Asbestos, he explained. Mr. Briggleston, I did not invite you here simply to admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there's one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you'll find very interesting. Dirk Warhard responded well to this statement because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. A small parcel from a shelf turned to Dirk. But the parcel was not a piece of art. It was a gun. She pointed the gun at him. That's right. I know exactly who you really are, Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the card inside. She was correct. You didn't think you'd fool me with this Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you? Know your scummy face anywhere. Tell me who sent you, or the next piece to hang on my wall will be your brains. Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile. After a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. What's going to be? To start talking, or do I have to? Samantha Keylight exploded. Blood and innards splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantially lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly planted a bomb inside Samantha, triggered by a switch on the inside of the ring on his left hand. That was one of his signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, "What you didn't know, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." He then pulled out his pistol and set it again while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt coolest of all. Dirk still had no idea what role Samantha played in the perpetration of organized crime, but it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk knew, the more quickly he completed each mission, and this one had been done in record time. Pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler. The mission was a success. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party, where guests were in a panic over the sound of explosion and gunshots. They turned and froze when he entered the room dripping with Samantha Keylight. Dirk Warhard strode confidently toward the nearest servant holding a tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, stuffed it into his mouth with a beastly vigor. Some in the crowd yelled, "Oh my god, it's Dirk Warhard." Dirk Warhard attempted to yell, "What you didn't know is I'm actually Dirk Warhard," but his mouth was too full of shrimp, so instead he just fired his gun into the air several times. The party-goers began cheering and making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhard, you've saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhard still couldn't speak, so he kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president and gave the thumbs up as he bled out, grateful to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk, who knew there would always be another president, but there would never be another him. He stuffed another shrimp to his mouth and crowd surfed his way back to the limo. He yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhard. Justice as cold as the shrimp." Need to cross over with him in your favorite detective game series? It feels like that character could have fit in Disco Elysium. Without fail. Like, you could play that as him easy peasy. How's your curse doing, Gerald? Wandering endlessly, the fog has wafted and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we move through it as beasts. Endless, forever wandering. Disco Elysium is such a good game. Yeah, I had... felt like the opposite of the parody that Alex Casey was. Forever wandering. So, not good. We are the becoming. We are the pain of becoming. We are forever. You remember me? The shop? I remember life itself splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy. Timothy. Aren't you proud? Are you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh gosh, I really don't know what to do here. There's much to do. The undying call to purpose forever. Just hang in there, okay? I'm sure you'll get better. I was thinking more Phoenix, right? That would be... There are several... I mean, Dick Gumshoe is my favorite detective in the Phoenix Wright series. There is a... Close your eyes if you don't want... close your ears. Don't close your eyes. If you don't want spoilers for the 5th, there is a very overzealous detective in 5. Not nearly as ridiculous as that, but they have done it once. I would love... Actually, they've done it twice. They did it in 3 as well. It would fit right in. I agree. Okay. That curse sure spread. You wanted mint and Vreedle, right? Okay. Adding to the horror movie vibes is Chelsea's gonna be making pork chops, so you'll hear like the pounding of them in the background at some point. I just got another achievement for so much time. It will be okay. You have so much time. I'm getting these achievements and I don't think they're unlocking correctly. It's fine. We'll just keep playing. Who cares? Vreedle and a chip. Hey, so we've got a cursed man in our room. That was a great dance move, dude. Curse seems to be getting a lot worse. Yeah, he's producing more thick purple smoke than is healthy for humans. Should we do something to help him? I'll be honest, curses are not quite Moro's specialty. From time to time I've seen them around here, and they're always a mystery. Quite sad when a person is passing through an affliction I cannot be helping. But I'll be keeping an eye out, and I'll let you know if I see any possible aid for our friend. Okay. And I'll get you a super cool mug here. God, there needs to be a new Ace Attorney. That's going to overflow. That looks cool, though. Alright, where are you at? There you are. You look like a pirate captain out there. There needs to be a new Ace Attorney. I would love if they planned out a full trilogy again, as opposed to going one at a time like they did with 4, 5, and 6. Or a duology, because they've been popular with Investigations and the Great Ace Attorney. It just, there hasn't been a new one in like 8 years. And all the, like, they've done a lot of translations and re-releases, and it feels like the right time. You gotta strike while the iron's hot, and also release it on the Switch 2 this year, please. Thanks. Perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for the ceremony. Where should it take place? Let's do it by the Pluffins, yeah. Doing it by my sword seems too intimate. We still need to make the 4th tea with the puffs. That one's one we haven't sampled yet. That's okay, though. I swear, these suckers teleport when I'm not looking. We also need to get more... Oh my... Oh, dear God. Leaves in my forest? How could that be? No. Sorry, I gotta keep sweeping. Alright, okay. Alright, altar's all set up. Let's get started. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a vital ceremony. Special guest, me. I'm the demon hunter who aids and assists with the needs of the community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh, we're actually not supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the Hunter's Manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. Better to be seen only as a demon hunter in service of the community. No more, no less. So, yeah, sorry. That's a stupid rule. Oh, I'm sorry. Just I'm really supposed to stick to what the book tells me to do? Anyway, where was I? Yes. Member of the Order of Demon Hunters, sighting more than 6,000 years old. Wow. So old. I'm gonna start killing demons. I wanna watch a demon die. Alright, I don't know about that. And there aren't really, you know, that many demons alive anymore. We kind of killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency in the Order? Then why are you here? Oh, well, since there are so few demons left, I had to start finding other ways to help. You know, like coming around in the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. Civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically. So, you know, sorry, we can make an impact. Statistically. What about the weapons on your belt? Look cool. You don't use them for killing? What? No? These are ceremonial. I'd never use them. Anyway, get back on track. This is my first quest to a new community, so I'm here to assess the needs of the community and then provide whatever support I can. The community needs to demonstrate cool demon hunter magic. Please and thanks. They never taught us much magic. Years ago I knew how to make a smoke cloud. Try that? That sounds great. Alright, well, here goes. Is that it? It's super hard to do. I haven't had to make one of those in years. I guess I thought there would be more smoke. I act like this just for fun. We don't actually use it for anything. Besides, my role here isn't to do magic. It's to provide direct help for people. I'm sworn to help this community, and I will stick to that commitment no matter what. Questions. Nastiest demon in history. Hey, Pluffin. Someone real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad, bad demon. Oh gosh, well, maybe Murdmer? Murdmer was a colossal demon from the ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. For Murdmer, the most orphans a demon ate was maybe 2,000. You hear that's the new TikTok diet? It's the new fad. 5,000 was like, this guy's serious business. Oh, wow. Sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. The evolution of the carnivore diet. We've solved the housing crisis. You just feed orphans to the orphan eating machine. Kind of already shared everything about myself. That's me. Can't think of anything else to say. Hereby conclude the Vreedle ceremony. We're done. Cool. Bye. Young meat has less non-meat calories. The ratio of meat to non-meat is impeccable. Maybe say anything more about you? Like, you don't have to, but you want to share anything? You know, if you want? No. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Totally okay, yeah. Thanks for the, tea. Yeah. You're welcome. Do you just leave these up, by the way? Is there another, is there another one over by the willow tree still? Why am I lost to where the willow tree is? Help, I'm stupid. No, no, yeah, they leave it up. Nice. The stupid thing. That's just never going away. I don't know if it's on purpose or broken. Couldn't tell you. What I do know is I need additional tea again. We need TB cooking. Joke, but there's some crazy diets out there. Chelsea and I, like, every week, we just, like, spend a little time looking at, like, reels and memes just to goof. And every single time there's something wild. It's not always, like, diets or anything, but we always stumble upon, like, something way out there that, like, concerns me greatly. So I am not at all surprised. They said there was lots of tea out here, and I don't believe you, I think, at this point. Lots of mushrooms. Just a couple. Aha. Alright, I'll do it. I like this little hanging garden. How are you doing? Good. Alright. Be making more tea. I'm going to don't watch. I'm gonna waste this tea because I want to make puff. I want to make that fourth kind of tea. And then I want to hope that what are you doing? Oh, yeah, you can have that. That's fine. Ah, we already got a new quest. That's too bad. I'm making tea now. I've started on my journey. My journey to free up inventory space. It's amazing that as a species we haven't killed ourselves out. Yeah, I mean, we're trying. We're constantly trying. Cool. I feel like they could have made that smoother. Oh, Puff Bud. Toss. T-ball. Also toss. I like that you can get different kinds of mugs. Oh, no, come on. It didn't need to overflow. That was perfect. You're crazy. Alright. Let's get our 4th seal of approval, so to speak. Then we'll start with whatever Boro wants.
I'm drinking this tea, and these feelings are...
But until we do, I'm gonna keep playing games.
feelings of, like... It's as though I've won a tournament. And rather than immediately going back to training like I usually do...
Gotta enjoy myself a little bit.
To relax and celebrate a success. Just do nothing. Go back home. Take it easy. Do nothing. I've never wanted that before. Huh. Weird. So, like, what's the value of living that way? I mean, what do you get out of it? How do you know when it's enough? Because there's no indicator.
And yes, I know I'm dark again. But this time it was Chelsea for getting the light bulbs, not me. I will be throwing you under the bus. Nope, not there. Or what are you up to, boss? Well, something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Seen the flowers that are sprouting from the tree? No accident. Spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. Where tea gets poured down the drain is in fact being poured directly onto the tree itself. Your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. Do not fret us on the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. It's not a quest at all. Well, that's nice. Hello. I need to talk to you, I guess. Another ceremony? Hello? Are you okay? Something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. Or you got a new thing to say? No, it's just that. Alright, I don't have any new hybrids to make, but we could try, like, messing with the mush, so to speak. Not. Grid-based system. What do you feel about that? What type of mushroom is this? Okay, we do that there. And that there. That is incorrect. What if I turned it into an actual plant? Would that do something? Not even a little bit. Okay, that's fair enough. Also, Good, we're good. Give me back my seed. Whoa, wait a second. What's that over there? Let go of it. That's fine. I believe I'm being told what to do here. Is that a trinket? No, it just says it's a pumpkin. No, it is a trinket, because it didn't let me plant it. That, however, is a trinket. What? Should I just plant something down here? Thank you, I think. Mysterious. Oh my good lord. Also, is that a treasure map? See something over there? Oh, that's just the tunes. And a new teacup for me to use. Nice. What are you? Photo. Of what? It doesn't matter. I'm putting it up. I don't want to catch any of my own photos, so. Neat. Do we want horse? Dog or cow? We'll go for a cool cow for now, I suppose. Okay, you're fine. I'm gonna keep decorating places. It seems good. Feeling any better? Hello, Gerald? Are you and Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, sure. There's some weird static coming from the music box. Is that normal? Oh goodness, you're discovering the finicky nature of a shop radio. Always breaking. Yeah, quite an old machine at this point. See, the dial might be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing static. You know, static, just adjust it back to a more normal sounding frequency. Okay, so you're both not talking to me, which is, you know, concerning, for sure. I need more teacups. You gonna talk to me now? Feeling any better? What's going on? For some reason, nobody's talking anymore? You hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Spooky. One of them makes sense because it's like a curse, but I don't know. Nobody's talking to me. It's like everyone's gone mute. Indeed? Yeah, I'm trying to get their attention and it does nothing. Very interesting. This may be a signal. Of what? Here, come with me. I'll show you what I'm thinking. Huh? Here we go. You've seen the shrine by now, yeah? Most important artifact, surely. It's not yet usable. Let's fix that. There we go. Had to turn the light on. It's a sacred place. It's what we turn to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? Different for everyone. Cannot say what it'll be for you. All it will do is point you towards the next step, whatever that may be. Ready for that? Please take a seat in front of it. You may also continue to attend the shop if you wish. As long as you're a tea warrior, I'm confident Wanderstop's in good hands. Yes, let our mind wander. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. What's going on? Where am I? Someone, please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right, that's right.
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Yeah, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
Sorry, don't know why I forgot.
I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Yeah, to find Master Winters and train with her.
Not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger one? I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
Defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
What about for the next 10 years? I'll get kind of tired after that.
No. You can do much better than 10 years. If you work hard enough, you could go the entire rest of your life without losing. Think about it. Undefeated. For the rest of your life.
I think that's impossible. How can I
It's
even
not
do that?
impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible. Of
With
course,
your help?
I would be honored.
Thank
I
you.
just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
That's fine. I'm literally killing myself,
got you,
but
Alta.
what should I do?
You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
I feel like this did not help me, and in fact may have perpetuated some unhealthy behaviors and decisions that I've been making. Different season, or just different coloring. Welcome back. What just happened? It's an excellent question. It appears our clearing has changed. And can I say, it's a most delightful change at that. Look at all these colors. Wait, what's happened because I sat down at that shrine? Seems so. Just as Boro promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? It's right there where you left it on the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Maybe best to explore the clearing and learn more. The plants I planted all gone? I put a lot of work into them. They're not permanently gone. How do I get them back? Not knowing a way to bring these things back. Forest has taken your plants away. In fact, do you see the hanging pots over there? Where he showed up, Boro spent a bit of time filling all of them with lovely plants. I saw them. All gone now. Sorry you have taken something taken from you. It's not a kind feeling. Perhaps you'll join me in standing up and moving forward into the new shop that is before us. Boro can see that already a new customer is arriving. That lady's Beetle from the Zelda series right there. Still much for us to do. I'm grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Please take care as always. Well, let's look around, I suppose. Oh, there's a new color But not blue. No, blue also has that. There's a new color of plant. Can you believe it? Oh, my seeds are empty. Oh, that's empty. Oh, my tools are gone too. Alright, well, I guess let's go get our tools. The stop shine moved around, but it's still there. Just it moved around. Are my trinkets still? Wait, huh? Are all my teacups gone too? That one kind of hurts. I like that teacup. The star teacup? That was great. I guess each season is just its own thing. I'm gonna take all these seeds though. Saves me some time, you know. Stop putting it in the... Oh, now it's a cat. I'm going back to the cool cow though. I'll leave the camera there. Is there anything new in the... Okay, well at least the book stayed the same, I guess. That's the answer book. It looks like the Death Note, but it's fine. Where's the cool lady? There you are. Hello. Shoot, be gone with you. What? You heard what I said. I don't need eavesdropping from the competition. Competition? Damn Skippy. Probably thought you were the only merchant in these woods, didn't you? Guess what? Some of us are doing real salesmanship out here. But no. You have a problem with the basic tenets of healthy market competition. You think no one else has a right to do honest business, right? Isn't that what you think? No? Of course that's what you think. You want all the profits for yourself. I'm pretty sure everything here is free. There are no profits. That's what you want me to believe. But I'm not worried. Once I set up shop, it's over for you and your little socialist utopia. What exactly do you sell? I bet you'd like to know that. I bet you'd love to have the edge on me. Tough tooties. Tough tooties. Not falling for what do you sell ever again. We're tea shops. If you don't sell tea, we're not competitors. Oh, suddenly miseducated over your nose all about economics. You want to know what I offer customers? It's simple. Firm products, higher prices, harsh, unasked for life advice. All that and a smack in the head on your way out. Typically you have to offer them something they want. That's the coward's business plan. Nobody wants a smack in the head, that's why you have to sell them on it. Stop thinking about what the customer wants and start focusing on what you want them to want. If you even sneezed on a business textbook, you'd already know this. Alright, let me hear your sales pitch for getting smacked. You're trying to steal my secrets again, huh? You're good. You're real good. Like your moxie. You enjoy running your little enterprise into the ground. Now get your buzzing face out of here and let me set up shop. Would you like a tea while you set up? Hell no, I don't want tea. That was very fast. The mug says die. It's like brass knuckle. It's the most aggressive mug I've ever seen. How'd you get set up so quickly? That's right, that's right. We're open for business. Are you ready for profits? Are you ready for marketing? Are you ready to get your face kicked in with savings? Then come on down and see Nana, losers. Alright, here I am. Man, what of it? What can I buy? Ready to see this shop? Ready to confront the crushing boot of competition? Fine by me. Behold consumerism. My mug. 599 grandma coins. Candle. 249 grandma coins. Oh, I want little meow meow. That's a shame. What is it? What does this icon mean? Is this your face? Can't possibly be this dense. Those are nanobucks. That's how much do they cost? Okay, fine, but I don't have nanobucks. I've never heard of a nanobuck. Never heard of a nanobuck. How are you a small business owner? The nanobuck is the international currency. Nanobuck is the gold standard. I think you're making this up. I'm not making this up. How dare you accuse me of deceit? That's it. You're gonna make me. Where is it? Here you go. Professor Currency's All-in-One Book of Economics, Volume 1. This is infant stuff. It's pathetic I even need to give this to you. Thanks, I'll use this information to cross you. Volume 1, you wish. Let's talk when you're on Volume 12. Now that's economics. I still have nightmares about Volume 12. I'm going to sell you something in exchange for nanobucks. Talking about a barter? Sure, bring you something. You can buy it off me. Let's see this thing first, Missy. Committing to nothing until it's in front of me. Alright, bring an item. Give me just a minute. Should we sell the book back to her? Because that seems like a really funny thing to do. 20 pages. Welcome, reader, to the vast, strange, unfathomably beautiful, and terrifying world of economics. You picked up this book, it's because you made the decision to dedicate your life to the study of economic theory. You've chosen well. My name is Professor Currency, and be guiding this multi-volume dissection of many fascinating facts of economics. First, an admonishment: do not be daunted by the complex nature of what you're about to read. The pursuit of economic study, demanding, rigorous, and often physically painful. This is normal. Pain is economics entering the body. Rest assured, whatever struggles you face in comprehending this knowledge, you'll be rewarded tenfold once you fully understand it. Armed with a fierce comprehension of economic theory, you'll become an unstoppable machine of intellect and charisma. Where to begin? How does one dive into a field as rich and dense as economics? Start with a brief history. It didn't exist prior to the Crimson Age. Up until this time, all goods and services were given random values. These values could change arbitrarily at any time for any reason. A loaf of bread might cost 10 grimlets in the morning, then 85,000 grimlets at 3 p.m. Well, the price could then drop to half a grimlet at 4 p.m. By then, the bread market was already in shambles. It was a terrible way to live, and every day tens of thousands of people died simply overexerting their brains trying to figure the system out. I just got another achievement. I still don't know why. Couldn't tell you. In Crimson Age, the government decided enough was enough. Their solution was to form the Special Committee to Stop Money-Related Thinking Deaths, which gathered once every 3 months for an hour to discuss and deliberate on a brand new system of valuing goods and services. After 2 hours, 6 months of congregation, they invented the system we use to this very day, economics. Under this new and profound ideology, goods and services would be given prices that correspond directly with their value. It was a change that produced drastic and immediate impact on the entire world, where many were happy to have a consistent and reliable method for valuing items. For others, it was disastrous. A significant number of merchants gotten rich selling services like a cold bag of gross ugly rocks simply by waiting for the exact moment their service was reasonably priced, while all their services were completely unaffordable. Well, there was complaint. For the most part, this new system was widely accepted and adopted. Quickly, vendors began to ask questions like, what will consumers actually want to pay money for? And is there a situation where the market values a cold bag of gross ugly rocks more than literally all other commodities? These questions became the cornerstone of economics, and the ugly rock test is the first principle taught in most 101 economic classes. Certainly true, the specifics of market value are quite different today than in the Crimson Age. The underlying tenets are the same now. It continues to be true that consumers want things and are willing to pay for a good if the price is commensurate with its value. It continues to be true that a cold bag of gross ugly rocks is a tremendously difficult, though not impossible, item to advertise as being the most valuable commodity a person can possibly own. And it continues to be true that everyone wants to make money, which means that in some sense, everybody is an economist. Of course, some of us are more of an economist than others, since we went to school for it and physically fought one another, tournament-style gladiatorial arenas to earn our diplomas, but on more of a theoretical and not very real level, every single person is an economist. This concludes the discussion of the history of economics. How can economics be best used for personal gain? And what about that economist combat tournament mentioned, and the light implication of packed arenas around the world where such tournaments are held? Several of these questions we answered in Volume 2. God, I hope it's that one. Hey, how's it going? I saw someone walk by as well. Or the old woman over there is trying to run Wanderstop out of business. I see. Should we be concerned? Don't worry. I'm studying economic theory to take her down. Oh, you also being a student of Professor Currency? What's your favorite aspect? Supply. No, wait. Demand. Yeah, I'm also preferring demand to supply. Perhaps my younger days I was being more of a supply kind of person, but this was a younger Boro. Boro long gone. To be honest with you, I'm not especially worried about our new competition. Perhaps it'll even be fun. Yeah, surely fun is the primary goal of all competition between businesses. I gotta put a book back, and I gotta find that guy. Do you think I sell her trinkets, or tea, or seeds? There we go. I enjoy collecting the books. That is fun. Did the picture stay up at least? That's good. Wait. Is this right? The garden? Hello. Oh my god, you're horrific. A fine day to you. Hi, this is Wanderstop. It's a tea shop? You don't say. How marvelous. A cup of tea sounds most restorative, but I would ask that you first allow me a moment of rest. On a journey such as mine, one's strength must be minded carefully at all times. Rest is the utmost priority. Once I'm recuperated, you can be certain we will discuss tea at length. You a fighter? So you've noticed, I'm indeed a warrior by trade, currently in my second year fighting for the minor circuit, and none too upset with my record. Allow me a small moment to boast. Perhaps you recognize my mask. It was a gift from the Vindian Empress, given only the warrior she sees as most honorable. I was to seek honor and respect in combat rather than victory alone. She saw this in me. Carry a blessing everywhere on my body and in my heart. I'm a fighter too. True. Well, yes, now I'm paying attention. I see the poise and balance in your stance. Of course, I see it clearly now. Another warrior like myself here in the woods. Fate that brings us together, yes? Surely it is. Tell me a tale of combat, please. I wish to know of your journey and your strengths. Well, I mean, I don't think she'd lie. I used to be undefeated in battle. I can recall my own first loss. An educating time. I didn't really lose, it's more like... Okay, this is a weird question. You ever suddenly lost your strength for no apparent reason? Hey, Cho. Just sort of left you? Unfamiliar. Never felt disconnected from my power. Oh. Guess I can tell you about it. I spent the last 8 years doing tournament fights in the combat arena. Wait, no. Alta? Do we know each other? You're the warrior Alta. This is you. Yes. My heavens. What a beautiful and surprising world we live in. The warrior Alta is before me, the strongest fighter of the modern era. You know me? Know you? I've been to see you fight twice. Saw you at the Royal Arena 3 years ago. How do I say? Changed my life. Truly. In fact, because of that fight, I began using a false advance in combat. I'd only ever been using a serpentine advance, but the false advance gave me more flexibility when disarming opponents. I once fought a guy who used literally nothing but serpentine advance. Couldn't keep sightlines to save his life. I envision it perfectly. What a sorry state of things. Reminds me of an acquaintance who once insisted the only way to counter a turn blade advance was to go straight for a major submission. He truly believed this. I'm sure it would work if the opponent is in a coma. Ah, so it would. And the second time I saw you was just last fall. You fought Lady Ash in Speria. Yeah, I remember. It was a good match. You stop playing with your false modesty. You wipe the floor with her. It would have been fine if she knew how to switch stances. Perhaps, but the advantage was obvious. Her movement simply could not be matched. And now I've run into you purely by fate here in the middle of nowhere. You're running a tea shop, is that right? Just briefly, I'll be back to fighting soon. I'm astounded once again by you. I discovered a new form of training in the most unconventional location, making tea. Never would have thought to try it. New abilities will this unlock for you in combat? To strengthen poise? Mental training? No, do not tell me. I only wish to see the results. Surpass us all once again. I am stunned, but not surprised. Thank you? Apologies. Never introduced myself. My name is Ren. These woods seeking personal growth, to find new strength. We can use affirm that I am walking an honorable path. It's really nice to talk to another person like you. It's been a while. Of course, you and I are kin. We share a common destiny. It's fate we met here. I believe this with all my heart. Guess, let me know if you want tea. Of course. All excitement nearly forgotten. Yes, let's have a cup. You don't need to rest first? How can I possibly rest? I'm flushed with enthusiasm. No, a cup of tea right now sounds perfect. Sure. What would you like? Reminds me of the passion I felt in my youth. Back then, the world felt spontaneous and alive. True gifts of surprise and delight feel rarer and rarer to come by as I get older, but seeing you here has felt like a call to action, to be inspired and to chase what feels most alive. Passion in the pursuit of one's dreams. I'll desire right now. That's extremely specific for tea. Perhaps my more poetic side got the better of me today. Okay. It's my favorite tea. I like the one that just says when you drink it, it ages you 1 minute. And makes your feet burn. It seems very bad. And by God, I love it. Oh, another parcel to mail. Boop. Give me that. No, 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 no. You're letting go of that. What kind of tea should I use for passion? Or was it sure? Doesn't sound like quite any ingredient I can be thinking of. Sometimes a customer will be open to many possible flavors of tea, not knowing for sure until they drink it. Whichever flavor feels right to you. Okay. That's pretty frustrating. Indeed. They don't always make our jobs easy, but Salta has plenty of practice dealing with frustration lately, so I'm certain you are up to the task. Like the angry eyebrows on that bird. He's got a lot of attitude. No doubt. Did they get rid of my like garden patch? No, it's there. Okay. I mean, I have a T-ball, but okay. Just gonna do that. And that as well. I don't know what you are. Actually, I do know. You're that. Wait. No. No, no, no. Not happening. Alright. Where's the water? Wait, I just got that fountain. Is there no longer a fountain around here? What kind of nonsense is this? Oh, interesting. That's just to get some more seeds for us. Nice. Like, was that it? Bummer. What do you want? Huh? Exactly happened to their customers. Carol and Demon Hunter, are they dead? Oh, goodness, no. They're very much alive indeed. They're simply somewhere else in a place not visible to the two of us. I wonder what Demon Hunter's up to. They're on their own path now, a journey all to themselves. Will we see them again? I hope so, but it's not being a thing I can predict. I like to think that a welcoming community has found its much-needed Demon Hunter. What do you think? Can I ask for your patience if our paths do not happen to cross with theirs again? It just feels like there was more to do. Of course, I understand. One day there may be more to do. It's not being in our control for now. Hoping very much you're able to complete everything which is in your power to do so. I see. What else do you have to say? No idea. Emptiness is weighing on Boro's heart. It caused me to be thinking. Specific tasks to complete? Be helping me out. Fill these hanging pots with some new plants. If we lose them more. Well, I suppose such a thing could happen, but should we stop making things beautiful simply because they may disappear in the future? To me, the task of temporary decorating is sounding quite lovely. Maybe. Find the time for it. Of course. Don't rush at all. Simply if you find yourself in the mood. Any plants at all will be fine in those pots. We're not very picky. Alright. next? I could do... I think I goofed there. Yeah, I did. All 4 there. Game is cozy. It's definitely... It's cozy with stuff to say, but it's not infinite either. So I kind of like it. Is that really all you're going to give me right now? The Snock cone, of course. How can I forget the Snock cone? Alright. What? I mean, something happened. Must. Okay. And then, like, maybe pink on the inside instead. Nice. That's enough. We just need 1 for now. Oh, we got 2. Even better. We'll refill that for later, I guess. We got a few options. I was kind of hoping to find a trinket to, like... That's over here now. Everything's all swapped. You wanted passion, sure, makes sense. You want to sell things, yep. That sure is exactly what you want. Tea. Wait, where's the basket? Did I not take the basket? Did I miss that on accident? Answer, yes, very much so. Hello. Do you want tea? No, not feeling very good, just want to sit down. Okay, sure. Do your sideburns go into your... Like, is that just all eyebrows? That seems to be the case. Okay, time to figure out what the tea bush... Oh, they're green. That makes it way easier to find this time. It's also smart that they usually make enough tea that you get 2 cups, like 1 for yourself and 1 for the customer, so you can, like, try it out, and then you're kind of... I don't know, you're encouraged to see the effect and get a little more backstory on Alta. I don't think it would happen naturally all the time. There we go. Okay, what do we got? What did we make, even? We made... Let's see. Causes temporary amnesia? Probably not. Completely tasteless? That's me. Taste of ginger and well-worn leather. Consumption tends to make one overly confident in their ability to do math. Nice. Relieves physical pain when eaten. Tastes like citrus milk and whatever you most frequently ate for breakfast as a child. Buttered toast, baby. Messberry infuriates some. I don't know. I don't know about temporary amnesia. Overly confident in their ability to do math seems kind of passionate. None of those seem great, to be honest. Hi. What? What do you want? You said tea before. Yeah, it's a tea shop. You need something? I'm not feeling very good. For a long time now, a pain in my chest. Something to relieve the pain, perhaps? Tea to help with your pain? You have it. I'll take a look. Something else? Mind. Focuses only on the pain. Can you give my mind another thing to think of? Something to think of other than pain? I'll do my best. I think we did see that one, right? Relieving pain when eaten. And also to focus the mind on something else. So do we mix... Temporary amnesia? Maybe? I don't know, physical pain while eaten. Like, do I need to add in a second thing here? I don't know. So, I say snot cone for sure. And then maybe the palmelon as well. To like unfocus the mind. I don't know. Oh, wait. It's my best guess. If that doesn't work, either way, we're like finishing up for the day. Let's try it out. Don't know which one of the teas it'll give me here. Meh? Good? No? Help with the pain? Yes. There's a calming in my chest. The pain is quieting. Not gone. Never fully gone. Just a little quieter. This is good. Thank you. Not taking your mind off the pain. Many thoughts are going away. Yep. Thoughts and feelings are fading. Cannot remember. Is that a good? Yes. It is good to not remember. I prefer it. Glad to have it. This cup of tea. Must do something in exchange. I will make you something as a gift for the tea. Wind chime. I'll put a wind chime for your shop. Is this acceptable? Yeah. Of course. I'm gonna take that tea with... Okay. It's okay. The passion one... The, like, overly confident and able to do math seems like the other one would do anyways, so. Spill that over a little, and that's fine. It'll feed the tree. I don't know which one this will give me. Will it relieve the physical pain? Will it give me amnesia? Hi! Just my little loaf, huh?
Hang on. I must have drank this too quickly. I'm, getting a feeling of...
No, no, we're getting the amnesia, I think.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Huh. Wow.
I think I accidentally slipped something else in.
Gosh.
Like a mushroom.
I'm starting to come back now. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. I don't even know how to describe that.
You got no arms, no legs.
I just felt so
What's up
light.
with that?
I felt kind of weirdly free in a way I've never felt before. I just couldn't. Oh, God. Why does this... I'm back in myself and I just feel so gross. I can't do that again. No, there's no way.
How will
I'll
you
lose
remember?
myself in this. It would be so easy. It would...
Oh, goodbye, love.
No. I can never do this again.
Didn't think it was that serious.
Wow.
I guess we got the amnesia part of that tea, huh? Yeah, did not count for snot cones. All right. One moment, please. Okay. Oh, God, get back here. Hello. I've done it. I built the wind chime. It's there now. It's good. Thanks. Yes. Cool. And, I mean, I guess we can leave that there. Oh, no. The flower's gone again. That's a bummer. Did get more tea, though. That's always good. Alright, well, I guess we'll leave it here. We got Capitalist Nana and the Warrior of Passion. Thanks for the good deed. Return my parcel, where it would have been easy to walk off with it yourself. Contained a sacred cloak, the only one of its kind, valuable to me. Attached photos of myself wearing the cloak to show its majesty. Is it a invisibility cloak? No, it's not. Even more surprising. Oh god, wait, no, that's terrible. 1 second. It's terrible framing. There's gotta be a better... Yeah, right there. Oh, that's much better, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it there, and we'll come back on Thursday to continue our... I don't know, our self-actualization journey. Why not? Do I have to, like, put them from a pot to here? Because that's very annoying. Oh, well. And also, what is this, a trinket? Oh, we'll sell her a candle. State your business. Want to trade? Let's see it. Not too shabby. What's its story? What's so special about it? Elaborate lie time. It's, you know, an ancient rune. Ugh, every one of their grandmothers got an ancient rune lying around. Well, let me explain to you what's so special about this ancient rune. I killed a man for it. That's so. What'd this fella do to you? The rune belonged to our shared lover. We dueled at sunset. Won the duel, I take it? I did. Pushed him into an active volcano. Of course. Only honorable way to win a duel. Alright, make use of this rune. It has history. I like that. Got yourself a trade. Now pick one and only one item to take with you. Definitely that mug. Are you kidding me? After that, it's nanobucks or nothing. That's fine. I am extremely happy with this mug. All right. We'll be back on Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, leave a follow or just come back, hang out any other time you want. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, toodaloo. See you soon.